18. This is a continuation of the western trip. June and early July 1959. Lake Louise. My mother worked here when she was in college, and they stayed there and had a good time. She was living in Chicago, and then in one summer they worked there at Lake Louise. So we've visited Lake Louise. Here it is in the daylight. They hire a lot of college kids, and they live behind the chateau. This is Ron and I going for a canoe ride. You can rent canoes there on this lake. The CP Railroad has a train that goes there, and that's how they started the chateau. We'd never stayed in the chateau. It's very expensive, $400 or $500 a night. This is the last year, really, that I was still in high school, the last summer. The next summer, we have a small trip. So this is kind of the last time we really went on a big trip with the whole family. I'm surprised we still stayed in that big tent. There's a little side area, but my folks had to sleep there also. I think this is Watertown Peace Park. It's international, so Prince of Wales Hotel. This is between Montana and Calgary. Looks like Ron's fishing. He likes to fish. Another bear. There's so many bears. We always see bears by the road. And again, the garbage cans are not even closed. I think they've changed that quite a bit. So we were always slightly afraid of bears. One day, some warm thing was laying outside our tent, and my dad thought it was a bear. I don't think it was, though. I think this is the post office in Montana. This is an iron mine in Hibbing, Minnesota. There's the Taquamana Falls in Michigan. So I guess we're going by way of Michigan. And Mackinac Island, or I mean the locks, the bridge, will be coming up. These are the locks. at Sault Ste. Marie. Here's the Mackinac Bridge. And now we're going to the Mackinac Island. That's the Grand Hotel there at Mackinac Island, complete with coachmen. Again, we wouldn't have stayed here, I don't think. But we would have had coffee or eaten in the shops. On the last way back, we're almost back. Here we are, coming back. I still have freckles. This is Theresa, Frank and Theresa. Kids, that must be, they're visiting. This must be still on the ferry. Putting up antenna on roof, November 1959. And there's my computer project for the science fair. 2 4-digit numbers, block diagram. I have made a computer. It was made of relays, and I spent many hours designing it and getting it to work. Ron, now this is early spring 1960. This would be the year that I graduated, and Ron had 2 more years to go. He was at the end of his 10th grade. Yeah, we played a lot of basketball shooting there. See, we're getting pretty good. Here I'm in my graduation outfit. In June. And this is Omansik's boat. That's Mr. Omansik. She was a very genial host. That's Ron and I and They have a kid, a boy, I think, maybe a girl too. Forgot. But we could go to a place where you can swim, nice weather, nice beach area, pull up there, and then go. No, this is Gettysburg. We made a short trip down to Gettysburg, Harpers Ferry, house where John Brown was killed. Probably a cave. I think this is Shenandoah National Park. This is Shenandoah National Park entrance. Dark Hollow. This is a walk with a ranger, so this is typical. They would have scheduled walks, like maybe once every 2 hours, and they would hire these kids, these ranger kids, for a summer or two, and then there'd be some that would permanently work there. They were really expanding at that time because more and more people were wanting to see the national parks. This is Dark Hollow Falls. Sometime we would rent a cabin. Maybe we rented one there. Once in a while we'd take a shower then, but although there were showers in the campground too. Looks like we have some wood. Fire. Pollock Knob.